Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, Cubans ain't nothing but Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, Cubans ain't nothing but black folks that can swim. Africans, I can't stand Africans. I don't like Africans. Because they have attitude. They have attitude towards us, and they act like they're mad at us. You got it twisted. We are mad at you. We waited, and nobody came for us, you punk motherfuckers. Any other race would have declared war on America and asked for their people back. Africans roll us off like a bad check. And then they gonna show up 400 years later with a briefcase full of watches. I don't need no goddamn watch. I know what time it is!
Shalom, shalom. I'm the brother Marakab. Well, first and foremost, I want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Rakat Kodash, the abundance of the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. You know, the Akim out there, they pushing this truth with nothing but sincerity in the name of Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai. So as you can see right there, that was Paul Mooney. You know, he's an older Jake comedian. You know, he was around Richard Pryor, you know, and all them back in the 70s though. So, you know, this dude's known to tell facts though, but tell, you know, in jokes though. It's comedy, you know, comedy literally just goes back to comida, you know, like food though, you know. So that's the thing though. So a lot of things that he was saying though, I mean, he was on point though, you know. And the thing about it though is because he said that Puerto Ricans and Dominican Republicans, they're just black fools that could swim though. Well, I mean, we are brothers though, you know? We are brothers though. You know what I'm saying? And I believe Dominican Republic, a lot of Judah was in that island though, you know? So there's a lot of Simeon and then a lot of Judah in Dominican Republic, you know? And he mentioned Puerto Rico, Ephraim. So that's the leader of that's the head tribe of the Northern Kingdom, you know? So that's the thing about it though, man. So he was on point, man, because we are brothers though, you know? And then he wanted to talk about, then he said the Africans, you know, the so-called Africans, they're Hamites though, you know, that they didn't come back from any other country would declare war on America. You know what I mean? Wanting their people back though, which is true, you know, in reality, it is true though. But that's the thing about it though, man. That you guys, tribe of Judah, and they're Hamites though, man. So they know the scripture talks about there's a difference between the Egyptians and, you know, and the Israelites though, you know. So that's the thing, man. So there was a lot of truth that he said though, you know, when he was talking though, and everyone's all laughing like he, you know, like, but it's just facts though, man. It's true what he's saying though, man. But he ain't giving the whole 100% truth though, of course. You know what I'm saying though? Because if he mentioned Dominican and Puerto Rico, he would have said, "Oh, those are the part of the 12 tribes of Israel," you know. And he would have said, "There is a difference between us, Judah, and the Hamites, man. They're different people. We're not the same though, you know." You know, that's, you know, so he didn't give the full truth though, you know. He gave some truth, but not the full truth though. But a little lie is a lie though, you know what I mean? And the truth though, there's no such thing as little truth. There's either the truth or full truth. Anything to do with, if you're only getting 99% of the truth though, that's not the truth though, man. You know, there's no such thing as half-assed truth though, man. Either you giving the whole truth or you're not. You know, it's like saying, "Oh, I'm a little pregnant." No, like, bitch, either you're pregnant or you're not. You know what I'm saying though? So that's the thing, man. So you know, these Hamites though, I don't even like Hamites though, man. And I'm not even from the tribe of Judah though, you know. And they do think they're better than Judah, man. You know, they call them over here, you know, no good gangbangers and all this other bullshit though, man. And they think they're better though, you know. And that's the fucking truth though, man. So it's like, man, Judah is a lost, you know, it's like lost in the sauce, man. And then here's these Arabs that sold you also, not just these Hamites sold you to the white man. And the thing is, though, is you're over here picking up Muslim, you fucking Judah, man. Over here, you know, that's why, you know, they call us the lost sheep, though, man. You know? And here you are, picking up Muslim, man. These Arabs fucking religion though, that these motherfuckers don't even like you, man. They'll just benefit out of you, you know? Because and that's the same thing with these Hamites, you know, these fucking heathen, you know? These motherfuckers are taking advantage of our people, man. You know what I'm saying though? Because if you knew better, if you knew better, man, we are better people than these fucking heathen though, man. You know what I'm saying though? Because in the book of Luke 16 though, it talks about the dogs. What does it say? Licking up our swords though, you know. So let me get Luke 16, and talks about the rich man. Where's the one that talks about the? Where it talks about the swords, licking up the swords though, you know. It should be right here somewhere though. Oh, here, this one. It's been a while since I came across this. Luke 16 and 21, it says, well, let me get started at 20 though. Luke 16 and 20, it says, and there was a certain beggar named Lazarus, which was laid at his gate full of sores. You know, and Lazarus represents Israel, you know, and the full of sores represents, you know, these curses though, man. You know what I mean? We're like, and it tells you in the book of Isaiah 1 and 3, you know, we're sick from the foot all the way to the head though, man. You know? Yeah, and it's, yeah, so Lazarus represents Israel, you know? And it says, and desiring to be fed with the crumbs which fell from the rich man's table. Yeah, man. Man, Esau is, you know what I mean, the rich man though, because man, what is it? You know, a nigga gives, you know, $20 million to these bankers. That ain't shit, man. Those are crumbs though, man. You know, get 50,000 or 100,000 or even 5 million though. You know what I'm saying though? You sell your soul, you know, like you become a sellout like these fucking magicians. You know what I'm saying? These magicians, these movie stars and shit, you know. You fucking sell out for a couple millions and shit though. You know what I'm saying though? You fucking sold your soul, man. You know, they have you doing weird, you know, rituals and shit though, where if you try to speak against them though, they got you on tape doing some shit, man. You know what I'm saying though? So here we are, you know, trying to get some crumbs though from these fucking rich man's table, man. And it says, moreover, the dogs came and licked his sores. Yeah, and these dogs represents the heathen though, you know? And it says licked his sores, man. So these motherfuckers are taking advantage of us, man. You know, these Hamites, these Arabs and shit, you know, open up stores and shit in our neighborhoods though. You know, there's these fucking Arabs here where I'm from though. Them motherfuckers, not these no, but back then, I remember the Arabs from back then, those motherfuckers were pricing up fucking food though and things like that, man. And it was like, man, these motherfuckers, you will see them at Costco with big pallets though, right? Here they are getting them for cheap though. And then at their stores, they're selling them for more though, man. You know what I'm saying though? So it was just like, man, these fucking heathen, man, they take advantage of us though. And I remember one time when I was a teenager, I had to walk into the store, one of the supermarkets though, and I had gum in my pocket though, you know. So I pull out a gum and I started chewing it though. You know what I'm saying though? And then I forgot what anyways, I think I didn't get anything. So I walked out the store. My uncle's like, oh, fucking motherfucker over here try to charge me. He's like, hey, this motherfucker charged me for a piece of gum though, man. I'm like, what the fuck? Why? I told him, because he said that you got it though. I'm like, fool, I didn't get no fucking piece of gum. This is my gum though. So that nigga ripped you off and shit though. You know what I mean though? The uncle's trying to come at me and shit though. I was like, you idiot. First of all, I'm all, you're the fucking idiot because this is my gum. I had it in my pocket though. You know what I mean? And those motherfuckers charge you though for that shit though. Nigga, go in there, tell him something. But he never did though, you know? So it's just, you know, things like that, man. These motherfucking dogs been licking up our sores though. Taking advantage of us though, man. Our lowest state though, man. You know what I mean though? And that's the thing though. So there is a difference between us and those fucking heathen, man. Because let me just get Exodus, was it 11 and 6 though? Or 7, 11 and 7? Yeah. Exodus 11 and 7, it says, but against any of the children of Israel shall not a dog move his tongue against man or beast, that ye may know how the Most High doth put a difference between the Egyptians and Israel. See? So these Hamites and even the tribe of Judah, though, there is a difference, man. Different spirit, though, man. And you can see it, though. And you can even on the physical, man. These fucking Hamites look weird as fuck, man. Big ass foreheads. They look like apes, though, man. And they're all purple and shit, man. Ugly motherfuckers, man. They can't even like. And you see Jake right here, right? And you know what I mean? They're like different color brown, though, man. They're like different color brown. You know, more darker than other, though. You know what I'm saying, though? But them Hamites over there, man, them motherfuckers are like, man, they look weird, though. You know what I mean? All skinny and shit, though. You know, like, but Jake over here, Judah, motherfucker just do 10 push-ups, though. And motherfucker, he'll do like 10 sit-ups, though. And he already got a six-pack, though. You know what I'm saying, though? So it's a difference, man. Trust me, it's a difference, though. You know? So I just wanted to make a quick video, you know, watching that, you know, Paul Mooney and that though, you know. So hopefully it was edifying. So next time I say, Shalom.